Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and this is what I'm going to be calling Drama Time, because I am Peter Mon's long lost child from England. Hi Dad. And today we're going to be talking about Trisha Paytas' view on how to get over an opioid addiction, which is so dangerous, my feather is falling. Oh, poor baby. Anyway, opioids, how to get over opioids. You do not go cold turkey. You don't. It's like heroin. You just don't do it. Speak to a doctor. They'll tell you. Why is she telling people to do that? I don't know. I think I know. I think I know what's behind it all. I think I know the driving force. And I think this is all to do with Jason. I think it is a ploy to try and get Jason back into her life because she is lonely AF. Just buy a bear. When you think about it, as she speaks about it, you know, claiming to be recreating her own form of a rehab facility at her house. That's not how rehabs work. You have to actually go and see someone and they speak to you and help you. And also, my other question is, what is the opioid that you're addicted to? Because you didn't mention it. You didn't mention how much of it you're taking. You didn't mention the impact it's having on your life. For all we know, you're just taking over-the-counter paracetamol with a tiny bit of codeine in it. And then that message is being passed along to people like me that are on morphine, co-codamol, tramadol, gabapentin, amitriptyline, morphine, diclofenac. Probably missing some, who cares? You really need to think before you speak. You're not a doctor, okay? And the sad thing is I really do love Trisha Paytas. I've got a lot of time for Trisha Paytas, but this video has just disgusted me into making a different type of video than I've ever made on my channel before, and it is a take your fucking video down, you stupid girl. What you are doing could lead to people dying. People die from doing it this way. You cannot withdraw immediately. And this 18-day, oh my god, my symptoms are hitting me now. What? Fuck off. No. No, that's not how it works. I tried to come off of it before several times, and your symptoms are in the first week, okay? The first week is killer. It's like having the flu from hell. Week 1. Week 2, you start to feel a little bit better. You can probably go to work, but then after work you go home, you crash out. Week 3, yeah, you're alright. Week 4, you go back to doing them. But that's not the point. The point is, you don't make up that magically after 18 days you've got the sniffles, and on your Friday you thought about calling a doctor because you didn't know what to do. Like, I just feel so let down by you as a influencer. I feel like the message you're spreading is so uncomfortably wrong. You are claiming to be addicted to opioids, yet you haven't listed one. You are claiming to have all of these problems and all of these meltdowns, but then it always goes back to the fact that you're alone. It's never the fact that, oh, I'm on these because I've hurt my arm, or oh, I'm on these because my boobs are so big, or oh, I'm on these because of this. No, it's, oh, if I had someone to talk to at night time, I'd be fine and I wouldn't have this problem. No, that's not how withdrawal works, because I could have Johnny Depp sat right next to me, and if I'm going through withdrawal, I don't give a fuck. You're not sitting up late at night having popcorn and talking to your dance instructor. No, Trisha, no. It doesn't work that way. You know, you're not out there on POF looking for someone to talk to on a night time. No. You're not going to the cinema to watch Aladdin. No, you're supposed to be bedbound. And when I watched your video, you had a basic day makeup look on. And that can be confirmed. Just look at some of David's vlogs, for example, where we see you with no makeup. You do have basic makeup on. So when you're on a withdrawal come down, you do not have time to do makeup. Sorry. And it's just so disappointing. The behaviour is so disappointing. I mean, I just think it's insulting to actual addicts. You go on about messing up in life and this, that and the other, and you want to be other people and you see other people, FIFO and all of that kind of stuff. And it's like, okay, so you're the girl that's dropping thousands of pounds on a stupid Balenciaga shirt that's just a man's shirt sewed to the front of another shirt. You've got a pink G-Wagon, making your own music career. You're making your own shows every day if you want on YouTube. You have the life most people wish they had, but yet you are missing out. The I have no friends bollocks people are getting tired of, because all you're doing is you're making out people like Shane that were your friends. Whenever you're friends, you're just making out their fake ass friends, and that's wrong as well. So wrong. And the other thing that I don't understand is you say that you've never detoxed before without like a dependent, and you actually say like alcohol or an adult. So do you mean like a sexual dependent or Jason Nash? Because this is where I'm getting a bit confused, because it makes no sense. Like, I get it. I can not take my meds if I'm drinking, but I can't come off my meds and soothe it with drink. You can't do it. It doesn't work that way, love. No. Also, you're saying after 18 days that you can't keep food down and you can't keep water down, and you're being so sick, but you want to go and see Aladdin. Fuck, what are you going to do? How are you going to go and see Aladdin? But I bet you £60 million if Jason Nash rang up and said, Trisha Paytas, would you like to go and see Aladdin with me tonight? Bitch would be out that door. And then you go on to say as well, which is what pisses me off, is after you've given people the instruction to create their own rehab at home and just surround yourself with people that you love and that you respect and that will give you the love and respect back. Oh, but actually I might just have flu, so I'm not going to invite them over. But I'm lonely. I wish I had someone to talk to. Oh, I don't know what to do. It's like literally, people try to give you things or be there for you and you just push them away. You're not given a puppy. You pushed it away. If you had a puppy, you'd have a puppy to play with. But you gave it to your mother. Your mother lives locally. Get your mother round or go and see your mother. You seem to have quite a caring sister. Get your sister involved. It's not hard. There's this guy, I don't know whether or not you remember his name, he's called Shane. There's Shane, there's Drew, you know, all these people that used to be your friends, that were your friends until you decided to publicly say that they're not, which made no sense to anyone. And then there's also the concerning fact that you said that your psychiatrist told you to stop taking the medication and then decided to write you a script for sleeping. So why would he tell you to stop taking medication because it's fucking your head up? But here, have this instead. Like, it makes no sense. You're seeing a psychiatrist, you've got an addiction. Talk about your addiction with your psychiatrist. It's not hard. Reduce your pills. It's not hard. If you go onto Google and you research how to overcome addiction, how to overcome a co-codamol addiction, it's really quite simple. All you have to do is reduce, okay? Just reduce. If it's morphine, reduce. If it's methadone, reduce. If it's tramadol, reduce. We don't know what you're taking. You could just be taking paracetamol and just be milking this for all of its worth. Because what I find quite funny is it's 18 days this shit's been going on and Jason Nash stopped talking to you about 18 days ago. So it's blatantly a play for Jason Nash. Which, if you're just honest and you just say that he's, you know, fucking with your head and you miss him and this is how you feel and blah, 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 maybe he'll pay you some attention. But don't hide it with some kind of, oh, I'm gonna die because I'm giving up drugs. No one cares about me. No one. I have no friends. Act when you do have friends. I don't think he's going to buy it, love. And I don't think it's going to work out for you. And I was a big fan. I really was. I stood behind you on every kind of fight you had with Jason. I thought he was being a prick half the time. But to be honest with you, this video is disgusting. As someone that takes opioids not against her wishes, but like I have to because of my arm injury, and I've come off of them a few times. And for you to be advertising the fact that to just go cold turkey, should we all just take a second to remember what happened to Amy Winehouse when she did that? Oh yeah, she died. So let's not do what Trish is advising. Let's not do cold turkey because that doesn't work. That does not work. Reduce. So to anyone out there that has watched Trisha Paytas' video on her little life update, do not pay attention to how she's telling you to deal with your addictions. Speak to your GP, speak to your pharmacist, but reduce your amount. You can even do it on your own without speaking to anyone. Then you can stockpile drugs if you want. You do not go cold turkey. This is the dumbest shit I've heard. And to be honest with you, you should be ashamed of yourself for putting that out there, because you could be killing people. That was a sentence that was so hard to get out because it is so true. You could be killing people with what you are saying. So think before you speak. Your video is disgusting. You need to take it down because it's just not. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look for you, love. All it says is, I don't know what I'm on about. I'm an addict, but I'm not going to tell you what with. And this is all secretly a ploy to get my boyfriend back, because any girl with two sets of eyes can see exactly what you're doing. We all know what you're doing. Normally you do it by text if you didn't have a YouTube channel, but we all know what you're doing. You're pretending to have a breakdown and you're pretending to be sick and all this other shit to get him to come take care of you and then claw your way back into bed with him. It's so obvious. You need to learn how to move on. You need to learn how to manage yourself, because I think that's the main thing. You don't know how to manage yourself. Once you can manage yourself, you will succeed more. But don't pretend that your life is so shit and everything is just awful when you have got a fat bank account, you are driving a customised G-Wagon, you've got an inconspicuous Mercedes or whatever it is, you've got a luxury apartment that's 2 stories in LA. You're full of it, love. You're not like the rest of us, you know, living in ex-council houses and working out how we're going to pay our fucking bills. No. So why don't you just think about what you are, think about where you are, and then have your say. And that is all I'm going to say on the matter. But I am absolutely disgusted with Trisha Paytas and her let's go cold turkey attitude, because it's going to kill you. Point blank, you'll die. You'll have a heart attack. You will die.